Good morning, I'm Ben O'Hara-Byrne with your morning check brought to you by Bathfitter on Vancouver Island. Here's what you need to know to get started on this Tuesday, August the 27th. Well, the search continues this morning for a driver involved in a fatal hit and run in Parksville. And police say they've recovered a black pickup truck they believe was involved in the incident. The vehicle was abandoned about 3 kilometers from the crime scene soon after a 32-year-old Parksville man was found lying dead in the middle of Hearst Avenue around 2:30 a.m. Saturday. RCMP have now determined the truck was seen parked at a local bar earlier and say there is front-end damage to the vehicle. Well, still a lot of unanswered questions this morning about the circumstances surrounding a crash that killed a man and woman from Sydney. 36-year-old Isha Rael and 23-year-old James Evans had been reported missing more than 2 weeks before the BMW they were traveling in was found off the Pat Bay Highway in North Saanich over the weekend. The coroner is still investigating, but still no word on how the car wound up down that steep ditch and when exactly it happened. Brazil is rejecting $40 million in aid from the G7, including Canada, to fight massive fires burning in the Amazon rainforest and to plant new trees. Brazil's president is accusing the G7 of treating the country like a colony and is demanding an apology. The French president says the money is aimed at 9 countries in the region, not just Brazil, and is a sign of friendship. Back at home, a popular Colwood swimming pool is staying put. Colwood Council decided last night to upgrade the dam that holds the lake in place. It says it heard from the community loud and clear that removing the lake was not an option. Staff will now apply to the federal government for funding, which would help cover more than half of the total cost, estimated at $1.3 million. And a pier on the Lower Mainland that was severely damaged in a major storm late last year is set to reopen this morning. White Rock Pier is the longest of its kind in the country. It was battered by winds of more than 90 kilometers an hour back on December the 20th, causing the middle section of the structure to collapse, while community, businesses, and the province all pitched in to help repair the pier. In sports, Greater Victoria is among 2 finalists vying for the 2022 Invictus Games. The game's CEO was in the city Monday for a tour. It was created by the Duke of Sussex, Prince Harry, and held every 2 years. Wounded, injured, or sick servicemen and women and veterans all compete. Toronto hosted in 2017. Victoria is up against Dusseldorf in Germany. A winner will be announced in November.
Beer, come here! Come here!
And a Vancouver Island couple are waking up this morning with their 2.5-year-old husky for the first time in more than a week. Bera was lost in Strathcona Provincial Park for 9 days before her owners learned she'd been seen on a logging road about 4 kilometers from where she'd vanished. They cooked bacon and used her squeaky toys to draw her out of the brush. She lost some weight, but is otherwise just fine. The forecast calling for a hot and sunny day across much of the island today. Sunshine in the south and on the mid-island as well as on the west coast. A mix of sun and cloud and a bit cooler on the North Island today. And there are your Tuesday highs. We always love to know where you're watching from. Don't forget to like and share the CHEK Facebook page. That's been your morning check for this Tuesday, brought to you by Bathfitter. I'm Ben O'Hara-Byrne.